Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Please press the subscribe button to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the latest video updates. Today we will do poem I wandered lonely as a cloud. First of all we will read introduction. This is a beautiful and well-known poem by William Wordsworth and his sister Sow in 1802 when they came to a long belt of daffodils that bloomed in a meadow near Glensoyne Bay at Ullswater in England's Lake District. The field of daffodils swayed in the breeze. Some years later, Wordsworth remembered the beauty and tranquility of that scene and wrote this poem. It was first published in 1807 in Poems in two volumes. Now, summary. In the first stanza, the poet explains how he was walking around by the side of a lake, as lonely as a cloud that blows over hills and valleys, when he saw a field of golden daffodils on the bank, so many that they looked like a host and army. The breeze blew over them, setting them fluttering and dancing. In the second stanza, he uses an expanded smile to compare them to the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way because they are spread over a large area. Then, as he watches them waving in the breeze, he personalizes them, saying that they seem to be dancing, tossing their heads. In the third stanza, he compared them to the waves on the lake as the breeze ripples over both and the sun shines on them. Both ripple and sway, and the colored flash in the sunlight. But the daffodils outdid the sparkling waves in glee. The daffodils and the waves are joys, but to the poet, the daffodils appear more full of glee. It is impossible for the poet to feel lovely in such a jocund company. He kept looking at the beautiful scene before him without realizing its real value. He did not know that the pleasure of seeing that beautiful sight of the large swathe of daffodils swaying in the meadow near the lake had given him as wealth of thoughts and memories. In the last stanza, the poet described the wealth later when he has gone far away and much time has passed when he is lying down on his couch in a thoughtful mood or with his mind free of any thought, in vacant or in pensive mood. He remembers this scene. The daffodils flash upon that inward eye as he visualizes them, imagines them. That inward eye, his imagination, is the bliss of solitude because when he is alone, the joys of the past return into him in memory, and then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils, says the poet. The daffodils are not there any more, nor the lake or the bridges, but for the poet they are real and present because his inward eye sees them, and therefore he is not lonely. Now his solitude is rich because of the wealth of memories. Now question answers. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. Which words in the first stanza indicate that the poet saw a large number of daffodils? Answer. The words in the first stanza are a crowd, a host. Question number 2. Pick out the line which beautifully describe the movements of the daffodils. Answer. Fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Question number 3. How did the poet feel in the company of the daffodils? Answer. The poet felt joyous and gay in the company of the daffodils. Question number 4. What do you understand by they flash upon that inward eye? Answer. The daffodils flash upon that inward eye as the poet visualizes them, imagines them. That inward eye is imagination, which is what becomes the bliss of solitude because when he is alone, the joys of the past return to him in memory. Question answers. Question number 1. In the first stanza of the given poem, the poet compares himself to a cloud because he was wandering about aimlessly. Explain the smile used by the poet in the second stanza. Answer. In the second stanza, the poet compares the daffodils to the stars in the Milky Way. The flowers are like glittering golden stars in the sunshine, and they are spread out in thousands, which cannot be counted. That is why the poet uses the smile of stars in the sky to compare them. Thank you.